That thing over there always interrupts us when we're trying to shoot a video. Hello everybody, welcome to the GRC's featured pin of the week.
Am I supposed to say?
Yep, you're the host.
Hello everyone, welcome to GameroomCollectibles pin of the week.
Okay.
This week we're featuring the 1981? 82 Gottlieb System 80 game, Rocky. The playfield layout was designed by John Trudeau. Those of you who are familiar with John's work will know him. He did the Creature of the Black Lagoon and several other pins. This is probably my favorite John Trudeau game. Rocky is a pretty interesting game, obviously a 4-player electronic game. But if you notice, there's a couple different flipper buttons on it. The extra flipper buttons allow you to do a couple different things. The game has several unique features. First of all, it's one of the few games, besides I think like GoldenEye and maybe NBA Fast Break, that actually times you with a ball in play. The object of the game is to knock down the drop targets, but you don't just need to knock them down randomly, you need to knock them down in order. So you'll be playing round 1 and you'll want to hit the first drop target. There's round 2
And around the playfield,
3,
yeah.
and you'll run around the playfield. You get all the way up through 10, you get a chance to hit the Rocky drop target and win an extra ball. And then all the drops will reset, you'll play every round again.
Okay.
Bottom of the playfield.
You're walking off you're off camera, Mark.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the game. The game should be on camera now.
Well, I'll put up pictures.
Okay.
But you can stay over here and just talk, because if you point at it, nobody's going to see that. You're featuring this because this is your game.
Yes, it is my game.
You own this. We're gonna put it up for sale and show the world it. But it is still your game. We don't own it.
Yeah. So I had a chance to buy a sample Rocky game, and then I collected an NOS playfield. I sent the playfield to Bill Heatherly to have him do the clear coating. Bill did a great job. I then collected a set of NOS plastics,
Which we know are impossible to get.
Yeah, and they were all ordered by George up in New York. And then I sent the entire game up to Doug Hughes, Let's Play Pinball, and Doug did the playfield swap.
Okay.
And put the game back together, did some touch-ups on the head.
The playfield is gorgeous. The cabinet is very nice for an original. It doesn't present as a restored game, but it doesn't need to. It's nice as it sits.
Right, there's no dings in the rails, there's no dings on the door, the apron was great.
The inside is superbly clean.
Right, I also did collect an NOS back glass, and I forget who I got that from, but
okay.
that was a rare feature too. And then, of course, the entire top side of the playfield was new, ordered from Steve Young. And so, essentially, it's a sample game with an original cabinet. It's an NOS playfield, NOS backglass, NOS plastics, and then an entire new top side of the playfield. And then the playfield was completely rebuilt.
And it plays like it.
Yeah, it actually plays really
great.
fast. It's a great game.
It's a funny game to play because it's so awkward. You look at it and it makes sense the way they had the flipper set up, but you go to physically do it and it makes you fumble. Kind of like when people first play Haunted House and fumble between the flipper buttons.
Absolutely.
It does that to you.
Yeah, so the reason I like this playfield is there's almost 3 different playfields. There's 5 flippers. You have the top side of the playfield where you're going to go and try and get round 1. But then you need to you can go for the rollovers and try and win the instant win any round award. Or you really should let the ball drop down because everything's timed and go for the second round drop target and then try and get it to the other play field on the left side to get drop target 3. So it's really well thought out, and at the bottom the slings are real active, and that's like a rope-a-dope feature. But, you know, they have it set up so they have right hook, left jab. As you're playing the left side of the bottom play field, if you're playing the right side of the bottom play field, you have left hook and right jab. It's just a really fun game. And it's one of the few pins that actually makes me think I'm playing pool, because you have to devise these intelligent bank shots
Yes.
to get it from one side of the lower play field to the other side of the lower.
Yeah, you're up against a timer to get to where you need to be on it.
Yeah, and if the ball's stuck rattling around on the right side of the lower play field, but you need the third round drop target, you really need to maybe play a bank off of the one pin to hit the one sling, to hit the other sling, to bounce it over the other side of the play field. So it's a pinball game that makes you play fast because you're up against time. You have to play sequentially because you have to hit rounds 1 through 10 in that order. And then you have to play it like pool.
Yeah, it's a unique game and it's an uncommon game. I wouldn't say it's super rare, but it borders it. It's very uncommon.
And it's might be unique in this condition with
Sure.
an NOS play field, clear coded, and being a sample game at that. So.
Sure. Okay, just a couple other things. Did we mention who you are? Did you introduce yourself?
No.
Okay. Well, say hi to Derek Brundage. You know Derek, right?
Yeah, I know Derek.
Tell Derek. Have you ever met Derek face to face?
No.
Okay. Well, you have now. Tell him who you are and tell us 10 seconds or less how you know Ray.
So, Derek, my name's Mark Brasso. I've been a collector for about 10 years. I've collected everything from penny arcade to pre-war pins to wood rails, EM pins, EM arcade, early video. I've owned probably 1,500 games, and I've had a lot of games restored. And a lot of them were restored by Ray Brackens, who is a phenomenal tech and all-around great guy. So, and
Ray, you're an all-around great guy.
an all-around great
You know,
guy.
I haven't heard anybody not say that.
Absolutely. How could you not think that? But, you know, as your kids get older and, you know, space becomes interesting, you have to make choices between games. So
Yeah, well, you're in the process of redoing your basement. I guess you're gonna reset that up as an arcade of the prime cuts of what you have.
yeah, and Rocky makes the cut, but if you sell, you know, what you can sell when you get a chance to sell it, you sell it, and you still have another great game to fill whatever.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We get criticized a lot for the prices we set on our stuff, and people are going to criticize the price on this when we put it up. But you know what a machine is worth? It's worth whatever it's worth to the owner.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, just the play field alone was $1,500. Then you had to get it clear coated. Then the plastics I spent $500.
Oh, sure.
On, and the backlash was that much as well. So, I mean, just in parts.
Yeah, you get a lot into it.
Oh yeah.
But even beyond that, you're not eager to sell that by any means.
Well, I mean, if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it's a great game that's really fun to play. It's one of my favorites, certainly from that era. It's one of the more interesting ones.
Okay. Last order of business. Have you ever seen a better looking roller disco?
No, I've never seen a better looking roller disco. It might be the third or fourth roller disco I've ever seen, but it's great. The game makes you, it sort of lulls you in. It's a great game.
Okay, well, thanks for introducing yourself. We see you a lot, and we're going to cut here and play a game on this thing, and Ray's here, so we'll get him in on it, and it's going to be a one and done. So whatever happens, happens. I think I'm going to beat you, but you should be warmed up by now. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Okay, this thing's on 5 ball, so no excuses for not completing all 10 rounds. Now put us in there.
No.
Put us in there.
Yep, okay.
Don't worry, Ray won't take very long.
All right, so I got and a dream.
Go get him, Ray.
All right, let's see what we got.
That's about what I expected.
Do you want to explain the instant win feature?
Sure, go ahead.
So the instant win feature is within any one ball, you have to complete all 4 of these rollovers. Let's say the ball goes through this rollover lane. The right flipper button can rotate that. So
Yes.
if it hits this pop bumper and bats back up there, and you hit the switch with the right flipper, you can collect 2 lights. If
Yes.
you get all 4 lights in one ball, you'll get an instant win, and if you come over and you see this green flipper button, you can collect that. So
Okay, I'm on that.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Well, it's great because if your time is running out on every one.
Well, I did.
Well, you got an instant win.
Yes, I did demonstrate what you were talking about.
That's
and
awesome.
then
All right, so now I'm going for round 2. So I'm going to kind of let the ball come down the bottom of the play field. Yeah, see, I missed it. So I screwed around with rollover trying to get an instant win, and I missed round 2.
Round 3.
All right, so now I'm over the right side of the play field.
Round 1.
well, you don't get it on the drain. It's only if it falls through the left. Ray's sleeping. He's actually dancing with the music. Nice bounce. Let's see if we get another one.
Yeah, instant win.
Round 1, right?
Round 1.
Just hitting stuff. All right.
Round
I'm not putting you on my team.
All right, so you got round 2 coming. Nice.
I'm trying to get over there.
Round 3.
Ah, come on!
And you forgot to collect your round.
3.
All right, so I am going for round 3, which
Okay.
tells me.
It happened.
Round 3.
I got ripped off my glass off twice now.
Yeah, that would have paid in.
Round 3.
All right, so now I'm going to try and hit this bank from here to hit the 3.
Okay. I would pronounce that.
Round 1.
Works though sometimes, right?
Well, sure.
Round 1.
Hey, Jeff. No.
Round 1. Round
What round's he on?
Round 1. Oh, that's the other thing. So the round timing, you don't know when it's going to drop the target because it's all random.
Okay.
Amount of time it gives you. So Ray's had round 1 up for a while. Like a real long while.
There you go. Get it, Red. Nice.
Hey!
Round 3.
See, I don't want to be up there. I don't want to be down there either.
So that you never see. Usually the center of the playfield is an instant drain. And on this game, yeah, right. It's got the shooter,
Round 3.
but it also has left and right, which you can go around too.
Round 3.
So the other thing it'll do,
Yeah, not from the outlane though. It's only from this. This is what does it.
right? So,
That
but
doesn't do
both
it.
outlanes, but you just rotate it. So as your ball drained, you can
No.
just hit the right flipper button.
No, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll win a round.
No, sir.
Round
Only if it
3.
goes over this rollover.
No.
It switches back and forth, but a drain down here does not do it.
Round 3.
Well, do you have to cut ground or do you have to win by?
Well, Well, rounds are kind of worth points on. Well, rounds are how you advance your bonus multiplier.
Yeah, the rounds are the only things that's worth anything on the whole list. There it is.
Well, you're on the trend.
Round 4.
Nice. Nice shot. Good shot. That's trouble.
Round 6.
Did it.
Ah!
You need to be a little more patient. Nice shot. That's trouble.
Round 7.
That's trouble. Nice ball. Now watch. What are you cheating? That's you, Ray. You're on. You made it to round 2, though.
I did.
Round 2.
Did he actually hit it?
Round 3. Round 3.
Nice.
Round 3. Round 3.
Running out of balls here. Where am I? I'm on 3, too.
Round 3.
Playing on the road, Pike's gonna drop it. Time penalty.
Jerk! Shoot!
Round 7.
Alright, last ball.
Got him over here next with me.
7, I gotta hit 8. Ow!
Yeah, you don't get that
Try
back.
to hit 8. Don't cheat.
Well, we've got a feature proving that Mark cheats to win.
9.
Oh, I just missed it. What was I doing?
I'm not going to let Mark play with his hands off
I need 10.
again. Well, you can, but it gets...
Invisible has to be
yeah, but you get a glare. It's not as clear film.
even with invisible?
Yeah.
Because it's
Well, anything in the way that the cameras can work against you.
Round 10.
Ah!
Why don't you just reach up there and hit it with your finger, Mark?
Round 10.
I like the audio and the voice.
Ah!
All right. He collected his own extra ball. Hit it. Nice. Yeah, might as well collect it.
I need audio. You got it.
Round 4.
Ay, ay, ay.
Round 4.
Oh, okay, so you got 2 wins, 2 wins. Why'd you let it lose? You got 2 wins.
Yeah, you get
No, because I collect them later. I'll take them at the last second. Where am I at? Number 5. I'll use them to get an extra ball if
Well,
I
if you
can.
leave it around, what does it do? Does it penalize you?
Yeah. And I just lost another one.
So it accelerates when you get up and layer around.
That I do get that.
I told you place like a fool. You just scratched.
Don't use my stuff.
Round 8.
How do I get over to 8? If I'd be more patient than that.
Round 8.
So the extra ball was lit.
Yeah, that's how you pull off a win. Thanks for sharing your game with us. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you Tuesday, Top 10 Tuesdays. It's a funny one, Ray. It's already done. Raise the guest. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you again soon.
Hi, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Want to know what's coming next? Go like us on Facebook right now. You can keep up to date with all of us here at the shop and what we've been up to. Thank you for watching.